perspectives, and familiar surroundings. With a diverse, welcoming campus community, exciting programs, and outstanding faculty support, you can get a world-class education right here at home. This is community. This is Cape Breton University. Apply today at cbu.ca/apply. When it comes to taking that first step in your educational journey, you have a lot of choices. Only one feels like home. At Cape Breton University, you can explore your passions and gain global perspectives and familiar surroundings. With a diverse, welcoming campus community, exciting programs, and outstanding faculty support, you can get a world-class education right here at home. This is community. This is Cape Breton University. Apply today at cbu.ca/apply.
Something about this.
When it comes to taking that first step in your educational journey, you have a lot of choices. Only
Brings
one
me back, it always brings me back. This kind of love won't change. Brings me back, it always brings me back. I've crossed many miles, but one thing's always clear, my heart stays here.
great to see you all coming in. The next tune we're going to do is a selection that we played for our Remembrance Day service, which was here in the gym for the first time. This is a march called Excelsior. Thank you. That one reminds me of some of those old-time sports movies. We have one more we're going to play for you before we get our ceremony started. And this is a selection, a compilation of disco tunes called Disco Lives. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of the opening ceremonies, folks. On behalf of the Beck Band, thanks for having a listen.
Not a bad plan. When I was in my 20s, sir. Wherever. On my butt. Okay, time. Are you cheering already? We're not booing the American national anthem. Not for 30 days.
I would like to begin tonight's ceremonies by honoring the existence of the first people by acknowledging that we are on the traditional lands of the Mi'kmaq in this place that is known today as Unama'ki. We understand that the Mi'kmaq ancestors of this land were relocated as a result of colonialism. We recognize that the Mi'kmaq live and thrive as a community and are mindful of their future generations. As settlers, we understand that this place has significance because of its rich history and the people who first inhabited it. We dedicate ourselves to moving forward in the spirit of partnership, reconciliation, and collaboration. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 41st Annual New Waterford Coalbowl Classic Invitational Boys Basketball Tournament. My name is Amy Romarge, and I am co-chair of the Coalbowl Board of Directors. I will be assisted this evening by Vice Chair Melissa Corbett. We are thrilled to be hosting Coalbowl 2025, our first Coalbowl in the new Breton Education Center. We wish you all an enjoyable week of entertainment, fellowship, and of course, great basketball. To begin our opening proceedings, I ask you to please welcome our Board of Directors, Student Union Executive, and special guests who will be led by Piper Bill Boxell. We are very fortunate to have many community members and groups who volunteer their time to help out during Coalbowl. Much of the security in our gyms is provided by our 3 local fire departments, New Waterford, New Victoria, and Scotchtown, as well as our municipal police force. Please welcome representatives from each of these 3 fire departments and the Cape Breton Municipality Police Department. I now call upon Coalbowl Vice Chair Melissa Corbett to begin our parade of athletes.
We are pleased to begin a new tradition tonight as Breton Lady Bears will be playing 3 exhibition games during Coalbowl 2025. The Lady Bears will play the Strait Area Education Recreation Center Saints on Wednesday and hosting the West Bedford Wolves on Friday evening. Tuesday, they will compete in an alumni game, which is sure to be the highlight of the tournament. Before introducing the 8 teams of boys, let us welcome our Lady Bears. Breton Education Center girls, the Bears from New Waterford, Nova Scotia. The Chaco Valley Secondary School, the Vikings from Vanderhoof, BC. Etobicoke Collegiate Institute. Etobicoke Collegiate Institute, the Rams, from Etobicoke, Ontario. École secondaire polyvalente de La Sienne-Lorette. Les Athletiques from La Sienne-Lorette, Quebec. The Charlottetown Royal High School, the Raiders, from Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island. O'Donnell High School, the Patriots, from Mount Pearl, Newfoundland. Hants North Rural High School, the Flames, from Connecticut, Nova Scotia. The Riverview Rural High, the Ravens, from Coxheath, Nova Scotia. And let's hear it for our local boys, the Breton Education Center Bears. From New Waterford, Nova Scotia. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to the 2025 New Waterford Coal Bowl participants.
All right, everyone can have a seat. The province of Nova Scotia has been a tremendous supporter of coalbowl for the last number of years. We are thrilled to have the Honorable Brian Comer, Minister of Addictions and Mental Health, here to help us officially open coalbowl 2025. I now call upon Mr. Comer for his remarks.
I didn't know I was going first. This is a big deal. Thank you so much for having me here this evening just to offer a few brief remarks on behalf of the Premier and Minister Ritzy. Congratulations on 41 incredible years. That's no easy feat, and the community is certainly abuzz here this evening. I know this is a new year, a new school, a beautiful facility, but it also comes, with some challenges for organizers who really pulled it off. So congratulations to Lowell and his group for making this happen, and all the supporters and volunteers here this morning and this evening. Thank you very much for everything that you do. I did notice that Darnell does have an honorary division named after him. My colleague, the Minister for Labours and Skills and Immigration, and also a proud guy from the Waterford, just want to say thank you, and you can't believe you have that. So best of luck to all the participants. Understand there's an opportunity for a three-peat this year, which won't be an easy feat with the competition here from across the country. From those from British Columbia and Ontario and Newfoundland and right across the country, welcome to the Waterford, welcome to Nova Scotia. We're very thrilled to have you, and I wish you the best of luck. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Comer. The Cape Breton Regional Municipality has been a wonderful supporter of the New Waterford Coalbowl Classic since its inception. We are very happy to have Mayor Cecil Clark with us this evening to welcome our visiting players. I now call upon Mayor Clark for his remarks.
Well, thank you so much, and I just want to say on behalf of all the citizens of the Cape Breton Regional Municipality how proud we are of the Breton Education Center, but more importantly, the Coalbowl Classic continuing here in its new home. I want to say congratulations, but a heartfelt thank you. This does not happen by chance. There was so much hard work, and to see the teams here from across the country, it is just inspiring for us, and also for us as a community to have our Civic Pride show. So for one and all that are here, enjoy the competition, the fellowship that's here. I know as you saw coming in, everyone's cheering on every team for the sportsmanship that is here. And again, we're very proud as a municipality to play our role in supporting the Coalbowl in its 41st year. And I'm extremely proud, if I can add on a personal note, to have my godson in the competition. Thank you.
Thanks very much, Cecil. There's nobody that supports Waterford. I'm going to say Waterford, I guess, but more than Cecil Clark does. And I'd like to make this presentation of a Coalbowl framed poster by artist Terry McDonald as a symbol of our thanks to Cecil and all the hard work he does for the citizens of CBRM.
Representing the Cape Breton Victoria Regional Center for Education this evening is Susan Kelly, Regional Executive Director. The Regional Center for Education has always given a great deal of support to our Coalbowl tournament. Their continued assistance is greatly appreciated. I now call upon Ms. Kelly, who will give a few words of greeting and encouragement to our players.
Welcome. Amy knows me. I always talk to the kids because tournaments like this are about you. And I hope that while you're here, you make new friends, form new relationships, have fun, play well, and most of all, make great memories, because this you'll remember for years. So, as I said, Good luck.
I would now like to call upon the co-presidents of Beck Student Council, Layla White and Spencer Morrison, who will say a few words.
Good evening, everybody. It is with great excitement and pride that we welcome all the basketball teams from across Canada to this year's Coal Bowl. We are thrilled to have you here in New Waterford, especially as we celebrate this event in our brand new school. As we gather here, let's celebrate not just the skills and talents of each player, but also the friendships and connections that sports foster among us.
This tournament is a fantastic opportunity to showcase your hard work, determination, and the love of the game. To all the coaches, players, and supporters, thank you for being part of this event. Let's make this tournament a memorable one, filled with thrilling games, sportsmanship, and unforgettable memories. Good luck to every team, and may the best one win. Enjoy Coal Bowl.
We are extremely pleased to have Cape Breton University as a gold sponsor this year and are thrilled to have President and Vice Chancellor David C. Dingwall with us this evening. I now call upon Mr. Dingwall for a few remarks.
Thank you very much. My colleague Cecil Clark, Kendra Coombs, MLA, Cape Breton District School Board, Darren O'Quinn, ladies and gentlemen, it's a great honor to be here tonight and to participate in the official opening ceremonies of the Coal Bowl. It has been a distinguished feature for 40 years plus, not only here in Cape Breton and across the province, but indeed across the country. So I want to congratulate the organizers for the task that they had to take on and for delivering such a great games. You know, the motto of Cape Breton University, and I direct this to those that are participating in the games, the motto is, perseverance shall prevail. So in your deliberations in these games, I would hope that you would work extra hard to win. It's not about losing. It's about winning. And I'm not a politician, so I can say that. And because I'm not a politician, I have to acknowledge my old alma mater, Riverview. But they're tied with the Bears, so what the hell, eh? So thank you once again for the kind invitation and to participate at this particular event. And I'm sure your competition will be wonderful, hard, and difficult. But that's what makes winners. So keep that in mind as you persevere in this conference as well as many others. And before I sit down, I do want to acknowledge a dear friend of New Waterford, the first speaker, Brian Comer. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Dingwall. A lot of you people probably don't realize this, but ever since Dave Dingwall left junior baseball, he's been a big friend of New Waterford. He became a politician, and he and Jerry Marsh and Gary McDonald did a lot of stuff in New Waterford with federal money that was brought to New Waterford by Dave Dingwall. This poster is also, as you know, it's an artist's rendition of Coal Bowl, and David is in this poster. You're over here, buddy. Okay, so there's a legend. So it's very significant, and I want to thank Mr. Dingwall for his efforts in supporting Coal Bowl.
would like to take this opportunity to recognize several of our sponsors who are here this evening. Cape Breton Regional Municipality. We have been very fortunate to have the Cape Breton Regional Municipality as a valued sponsor since their inception, and are thrilled to have them at the platinum level sponsor this year, including the Parks and Grounds Department, who work hard to ensure gym setup is complete. We are pleased to have Mayor Cecil Clark and District 11 Councillor Darren O'Quinn with us here tonight, and thank them for their continued support. Nova Scotia Power Incorporated. Coalbowl greatly appreciates the continued support and contribution of one of our longest-serving sponsors, Nova Scotia Power. We are extremely pleased to have Nova Scotia Power back this year as a platinum sponsor, and we wish to welcome and thank the representatives this evening. NovaStream came on board last year to provide our streaming and webcasting. This service has improved our online presence immensely, and we wish to thank them and give a well-deserved round of applause to the representative, Adam McLean, AV technician, for the platinum level sponsorship. PCL Construction. Our final platinum level sponsor is PCL Construction. As members of the build team for the new school, they have once again stepped up to sponsor this national tournament at the platinum level. We are very appreciative of their sponsorship and wish to thank them for their continued support. Bryland Construction is a gold level sponsor. As part of the build team for the new school, they jumped on to the opportunity to support Coalbowl 2 years ago and have continued their generous sponsorship this year. We are pleased to thank Brian and Shelley Lund for their continued support. Cape Breton University has been a wonderful supporter of Coalbowl for the last number of years. We are thrilled to have them as the gold sponsor and look forward to our continued relationship. We are pleased to thank CBU President David Dingwall and Joey Lever, Special Assistant, for their continued support. Thank you. Coalbowl is once again very pleased to have the Rotary Club of New Waterford as a gold sponsor. The Rotary have been a very generous contributor to the town of New Waterford, Breton Education Center, and Coalbowl Classic. We are extremely pleased to have their continued support, and we wish to welcome and thank Rotarians Barbara McDonald and Blaise Poirier. One of our newest sponsors at the gold level is Tom McDonald's Trucking Limited. They came on this year to help support us with what we affectionately have termed the big move. We are very appreciative of their support and look forward to a continued relationship with them. We greatly appreciate the generous contribution of our silver level sponsor, Bell Alliance, who continue to sponsor our Stomp Out the Stigma initiative to support mental health. This evening, we are very pleased to thank and welcome Dale McNeil, Field Manager, and Tyler Matheson, Field Technician, who is in the audience this evening. One of our newer sponsors at the silver level is Bond and Coolin Contracting Limited. As part of the Beck new builds, they have once again stepped up to sponsor Coalbowl. We are so thankful and appreciative and wish to thank them for their continued support. Cape Breton Beverages is once again sponsoring us at the silver level, and we are very thankful for their continued support. Several departments of the Cape Breton Victoria Regional Center of Education have been particularly helpful as we prepare for this week. We would like to recognize them for their continued silver level support, and again, welcome Susan Kelly, Regional Executive Director, representing the Cape Breton Victoria Regional Center for Education. Design Point Engineering and Surveying has once again come on board this year as a silver level sponsor. We greatly appreciate their continued support and would like to extend our heartfelt thanks. We are so pleased to have Destination Cape Breton as a silver sponsor again this year. Thank you to them for their support. One of our newest sponsors at the silver level is Doan Grant Thornton. We look forward to a continued relationship with them and thank them for their generous support. Horrell's Family Deli has been a tremendous supporter of coalbowl since its inception. We wish to recognize their silver level sponsorship and thank them for their continued support. The St. Anthony Daniel Council 3209 KOC has sponsored and catered our coalbowl banquet for each and every one of our 39 coalbowls. 41 coal, 30. We are honored to have Warren McKinnon, Deputy Grand Knight, with us this evening and thank them for their continued support. McLeod Fuels and McLeod Plumbing and Heating have been a generous supporter of coalbowl for the last several years. We are thrilled to have them once again as silver level sponsor and wish to welcome and thank Doug McLeod and Patty Ann McLeod, owners and operators, for their continued support. We are very pleased to have silver level sponsorship and support from Midtown PharmaSave, who provide all participants with a welcome package. We are happy to have Robert McKenzie, Front Store Manager and coalbowl Board of Director, with us tonight and thank him for Midtown PharmaSave's continued support. The Nova Scotia government has been a silver level sponsor for the Coalbowl Classic. We are very thankful for their continued support and are honored to have the Honorable Brian Comer, Minister of Addictions and Mental Health and Youth, along with Kendra Coombs, MLA for Cape Breton Centre, Whitney Pier, here with us tonight. Sampson Construction is once again on board as a silver sponsor, and we give them thanks for their support. Sobeys New Waterford has jumped on board this year as a silver sponsor, and we thank them for their support. Brian and Kim DeVoe are silver level sponsors who continue to provide prizes and awards to winning players. We would like to extend our thanks to them for their continued silver level support. We are thrilled to recognize Big Daddy's Pizza as a bronze sponsor. For the last several years, Big Daddy's has sponsored our Player of the Game Awards. We are happy to have the owners, Donnie and Justin McDougall, with us here this evening, and we thank them for their support. A new sponsor at the bronze level is Birchwood Enterprises. We are thrilled to have them on board and are happy to welcome Site Supervisor Sean Murray and Shauna Tonnery here tonight and thank them for their support. One of our newest sponsors at the bronze level is Lorway McCacker McLeod Burke Barristers and Solicitors. We are happy to have partner Nicholas Burke in attendance with us this evening and thank them for their support. We are very appreciative to have Maple Hill Manor on again as a bronze level sponsor. We are happy to have Joe Noseworthy and Caitlin Crow with us here tonight and thank them for Maple Hill's continued support. Greg Morrison, General Manager, is here to represent the Mayflower Mall, who have been a wonderful supporter of the Coal Bowl for the past several years at the bronze level. We thank them for their support. We want to also mention and thank the New Waterford Credit Union. From the beginning of Coal Bowl, the New Waterford Credit Union has been a generous and loyal supporter of Coal Bowl. Here tonight, representing the credit union, is Dave Myers, General Manager, along with Alan Rosetto, Financial Service Officer. We are thrilled to have them here tonight and thank them for their support. We are thrilled to have Michael McLean here to represent Protocase Inc. and thank them for their support. Sponsoring at the bronze level is Safety Check Inspections. We wish to thank and acknowledge owners Frankie and Jennifer Fahey and Chris Angioni, who are in the audience this evening. We would also like to acknowledge our bronze level sponsors who are not able to attend this evening. BrokerLink, Electric Candy, Flynn Construction, Ian Tate Plumbing and Heating, John L. Jim Construction, NCL Group of Companies Limited, Power On Electrical, RBC, New Waterford Branch, Schwartz Furniture, Strong Chiropractic, and Taylor Flooring. We would also like to acknowledge our Friends of Coal Bowl sponsors, AA Monroe Insurance, Army and Navy Air Force Unit 217, Atlantica, Black Diamond Pharmacy, Woodrow Engineering, Break Free Counseling, Cecilia's Hair Fashion, City Print Plus, Dale's Hairdressing, Daryl DeVoe, Daphne Cement, Deborah and Stephen McLeod, Dillon Consulting Limited, East Coast Pro Wrestling, Hair by Shauna, in memory of Ambrose White, in memory of Rose and Liz Poirier, G. McDonald, Joanne Boudreau Blood Collections, J.R. Mahoney Contracting, Cama Holdings, Inc., Cama Consulting Services, Inc., Cater and Cater Barristers and Solicitors, Link Electric, Mayflower Dental Group, Noel and Chris Cashin, Norma McIntyre, Norwex, Ocean Fuels, PMC Roofing, Pitch Perfect Tent Rentals, Paulette Drug Store, Robbins, Ross's Service Center, Sabiji Mechanical Limited, Shannon Spa and Electrolysis, Shots by Kern Photography, The French Club, Trinity Energy Group, Wadden Physiotherapy and Sport Performance, and New Waterford Home Hardware.
Isn't it great to have so many sponsors that love us? Each year, we divide the 8 participating teams into 2 divisions. It is also our practice to name each division in honor of an individual or family who has made a substantial contribution to the growth and development of one or more sports. New Waterford has long been known as a basketball town. Over the years, the town has produced many championship teams and standout players. The 41st annual Coal Bowl Classic is pleased to honor Darnell Young and the late Ambrose White. I now ask Vice Chair Melissa Corbett to introduce us to our first division chair.
From a young age, Darnell's love for basketball grew quickly. Darnell attended Mount Carmel Elementary, where he played minor basketball and competed in the mini Coal Bowl that clinched the championship title. In junior high, Darnell and his team dominated their division, accumulating over 130 wins and suffering only a handful of losses. Their impressive record earned them the distinction of most wins ever in the league. In high school, Darnell continued to excel as a key player. During coalbowl 1990 and 1991, Darnell's performance on the court was nothing short of spectacular. His exceptional play earned him a spot on the second All-Star team in 1990 and first All-Star team in 1991. In grade 11, Darnell's game reached new heights, becoming truly explosive. As his team advanced through provincials, he put up 17 points in the first game, followed by 27 points in the next, and an incredible 40 points in the third. He capped off the tournament with a stunning 47-point performance in the championship game against Horton. In his grade 12 year, Darnell led the league in scoring, pulled down rebounds, and added accolades to his growing trophy case, further solidifying his dominance on the court. Darnell fondly recalls his neighbor, who would unknowingly become his future career mentor in high school, Greg McSween. At the age of 5, Greg taught Darnell how to take a foul shot. With a chuckle, Darnell admitted that having experienced basketball coaches like he did, they could not fix that ugly form that he learned at that young age. During his formative school years, Darnell was deeply influenced by exceptional coaches who were not only leaders in athletics, but also pillars of our schools and community. Their guidance instilled in him a passion for the game, an unwavering determination to succeed, and a commitment to volunteerism that started at a young age. Darnell started coaching at the age of 17 and in the same league that he began his story, at Mount Carmel Elementary School, coaching his younger brother, Nolan. In 1997, after obtaining his education degree, Darnell coached McDonald High boys basketball team to 4 straight regional banners. He then coached their girls basketball team with Dennis Hodder and won 2 regional banners and a provincial title. In 2004, Darnell took the helm of the Breton Education Center basketball team, where he led the squad to an impressive 5-year run, capturing 5 regional titles and securing second place at provincials. However, it was in 2009 that Darnell truly made history by becoming the first coach to lead the Breton Education Center Bears to victory in winning the coveted Coal Bowl championship. After a brief medical hiatus, Darnell returned to one of his greatest passions, coaching basketball. For 2 years, he had the joy of coaching his son, Liam, which he recalls as the most rewarding time in his coaching journey, despite working with numerous teams and players over the years. Liam, a grade 9 student at Beck, shares his father's deep love for the game, making their time together on the court even more special. Darnell resides in New Waterford with his wife, Lori, and their 2 boys, Liam and Cole. Coal Bowl Board of Directors are pleased to name Darnell as a division chair for Coal Bowl 2025. I have a message that was sent to me that I'm going to read, and it's from Nolan, his brother. Nolan says, as the MLA for Shelburne and former resident of New Waterford, I would like to congratulate the division chairs, especially my brother, Darnell Young. Enjoy your week, everyone. Now I call upon coalbowl Vice Chair Lowell Cormier to present the plaque of recognition to Darnell Young.
Our second division is named in honor of the late Ambrose White. Ambrose White, the son of Otto and Jessie White, was a lifelong resident of New Waterford. His contributions to not only sport, but community were significant and certainly did not go unnoticed. Growing up in New Waterford, Ambrose participated in all sports, from hockey, baseball, tennis, soccer, and basketball. He excelled in everything that he did. Early in his teens, Ambrose was an outstanding goaltender in hockey, a member of the provincial 1969 Juvenile Giants baseball team, and a top tennis player. He attended Mount Carmel High School, where he continued to play soccer and basketball. Aside from excelling in sport, Ambrose was also an excellent student and was named president of the student council. After finding a love for sport and leadership at a young age, he continued his athletic and academic career at St. Xavier University. While receiving his Bachelor of Arts degree from X, Ambrose played on the men's varsity soccer team, where he was named MVP of that team. He then continued his studies at St. FX and graduated with his Bachelor of Education degree. After having a successful career as a player and student, his contribution to sport and education did not stop here. And due to this, he was inducted into the St. FX Hall of Honor in 2016. Moving back to Cape Breton, Ambrose began his successful teaching career at Riverview High School before serving as principal of New Victoria Elementary and eventually Greenfield Elementary. After many years, Ambrose moved into central office as coordinator of school services, then director of operations, and later becoming superintendent of the Cape Breton Victoria Regional Center for Education. During his teaching career, he continued his contribution to sport as a coach for the Riverview girls soccer team and assistant coach for the Beck Bears basketball team. This led Ambrose into retirement, during which he was an active member of the Retired Teachers Association, eventually becoming president of the association. Ambrose continued to be a pillar in the community. He served as president of the New Waterford Tennis Club and was a member of a multitude of community committees, including the Coal Dust Days Committee, New Waterford Hall of Fame Committee, and the Mount Carmel Auditorium Committee. He was also the vice chair of the New Waterford Wellness Society, which brought the first turf soccer field to New Waterford, attracting a large and elite soccer population to the community. Ambrose was a member of our very own Coalbowl Classic Board of Directors, chair of the St. Leonard's Parish Council, and chair of the Board of Governors of CBU. His contributions were not limited to New Waterford, though. Provincially, he was involved with Sport Nova Scotia, leading the organization for a number of years. Ambrose also served as chair of the mission staff for the Canada Games. Through all of his accomplishments, Ambrose would still say his greatest achievement was his family. He was always supported and loved by his wife, Marilyn, their son, Gregory, daughter, Carol Ann, and their grandchildren, Jane and Lane Ambrose. It is with immense pride that the Coalbowl Board of Directors named the late Ambrose White as division chair for Coalbowl 2025. I now ask Coalbowl Vice Chair Lowell Cormier to present a plaque of recognition to Ambrose's wife, Marilyn, his daughter, Carol Ann, and son, Greg. We will now do our presentation to our honorees this year, the 2009 Breton Education Center boys varsity basketball team, the first Breton team to capture the Coal Bowl trophy. The Breton Education Center Bears' convincing 85-61 victory over the Charlottetown Rural Raiders at the Beck Gym on the third day of the tournament guaranteed the host Bears a semifinal spot at the 28th annual New Waterford Coal Bowl Classic. Kyle McDonald led the Bears with 23 points, while Soren Henkel added 14. The Breton Education Center Bears then needed double overtime to do it, but they gave themselves a shot at their first Coal Bowl title in the tournament's history. The Bears defeated the Frontenac Falcons of Kingston, Ontario, 79-71 in the second of two semifinal games on the Friday of the 28th annual New Waterford Coal Bowl Classic. This would be the first appearance in the championship game for the host team since 1987, as they moved on to challenge the Colonel Gray Colonels of Charlottetown for the crown. The road to the final was not an easy one. The Bears held a 53-50 lead after Colin Larad hit 2 free throws with 12 seconds left in regulation. But the Falcons shocked an electric partisan crowd packed into Beck Gym by sinking a 3-point shot to tie the contest and send it to overtime. Frontenac took that momentum into the first overtime and held a 67-65 lead with 5 seconds left on the clock. That's when big Jonathan McDonald laughed in the face of pressure and sunk both free throws to tie the contest and force yet another overtime. The second overtime belonged to the Bears, thanks in part to the play of Kyle McDonald as he swooped in for a number of key layups to open the gap and give the Bears a big lead. He finished the game with a game-high 24 points. Soren Henkel followed with 21, shooting 9 for 13 from the charity stripe. Colin Larad scored 14, while Jonathan McDonald was a monster on the glass with 15 boards. In the next day final, tournament MVP Kyle McDonald capped off an impressive week of basketball with a game-high 28 points to pace the Bears' offense. McDonald led the Bears in scoring in all of their Coal Bowl wins. Along with McDonald netting a game-high 28 points in the championship game, he also scored a game-high 24 points in Beck's 79-71 semifinal win over the Falcons in double overtime. In round-robin play, McDonald posted 23 points in the Bears' 85-61 victory over the Charlottetown Rural Raiders, 37 points in Beck's 100-79 triumph over Polyvalent de l'Ancien-Lareche of Quebec, and 31 points in the host squad's convincing 96-62 triumph over the North Colchester High School Mustangs of Tatamagouche. Stephen McLeod, winner of the Tournament Hustle Award, followed with 21 points in the final, while Soren Henkel added 13 points and was commanding on the glass with 15 rebounds. After a long 27-year wait, the host team could finally call themselves champions of the New Waterford Coal Bowl Classic following an 86-76 victory over the Colonel Gray Colonels on the final day of the 28th Coal Bowl. The Coal Bowl Board of Directors are pleased to announce and honor the 2009 Breton Education Center Bears basketball team as honorees for Coal Bowl 2025. I now ask Coal Bowl Vice Chairs Melissa Corbett and Lowell Cormier to present a memento to Tyler Bishop, Brandon Ledbeater, Tyler Matheson, Cody Muse, Jonathan McDonald, Colin Larad, Francis McPhee, Stephen McLeod, Coach Darnell Young, Coach Dennis Hodder, and Coach John Guy Demeter. We would also like to acknowledge the members of the team who were unable to attend: Kyle McDonald, Soren Henkel, Jeremy Piavazan, Adam Wilton, Colin Larad, Francis McPhee, Liv Taylor, Stephen McLeod, Ryan Berry, and Christian Roach. To mark the 25th anniversary of Coal Bowl in 2006, the Coal Bowl Board of Directors established a wall of recognition to honor those who over the years have made an outstanding contribution to the New Waterford Coal Bowl Classic. The wall is designed to showcase the prestigious Shining Star Awards and will eventually be relocated to its new home within the new Breton Education Center building. This year's recipient has left a lasting legacy on the community of New Waterford through his steadfast leadership, from coaching and community sports teams for 5 decades to being the driving force behind the development of the highest quality sports and wellness facilities within the town. His dedication was so great that he even sacrificed the street named after him to ensure the construction of the new school and community hub. Founding both the New Waterford Minor Baseball and Basketball Associations, along with the New Waterford Wellness Society, and of course, the New Waterford Coal Bowl Classic, it is no surprise to learn that volunteering has always played a significant role in his life. To recognize his outstanding contributions to the sport community, he was inducted into the Nova Scotia Sports Hall of Fame, along with St. FX's Hall of Honor in 2015. The Cape Breton Sports Hall of Fame in 2016, and was awarded the Frank Baldwin Award in 2010, the Hugh Noble Award in 2012, and the Rico Sport Nova Scotia Chair Award in 2013, as well as the King Charles III's Coronation Medal in 2024. Both past and present members of the Coal Bowl Board of Directors, along with former and current tournament participants, know that without his unwavering support and commitment, we would not be here today celebrating the 41st anniversary of this one-of-a-kind national basketball tournament. It is with the utmost honor and respect that the Coal Bowl Board of Directors award Lowell Cormier the 2025 Shining Star Award. Well deserved. I now ask Coal Bowl Vice Chair Lowell Cormier to come forward for a special presentation.
Okay, guys, you can sit down now. I'm not that important. Well, I never saw that coming, that somebody else was getting that award. But anyhow, having said that, I want to make a special presentation to a great friend of mine, Joshua Dicka. Where are you hiding? Come on over here, big guy. Joshua Dicka came to this community working for Bill Nova Scotia, and my first couple of meetings, I wasn't that impressed with him. He was trying to hold the budget line and this and that, and had all the answers for what we needed out here. But after we got to know him, oh my God, he's been my best friend for the last 3 years. He has stuck with us. There's a lot of nuances in this new build. with the soccer fields, with the new baseball building that wasn't supposed to be part of the plan, to the new wellness center, which wasn't supposed to be part of the plan. And Josh gave me inside information. I'll probably hang him here all the way through. And don't know anybody who advocates for New Waterford or knows what New Waterford is all about and is not from here. This guy is the best. He has been outstanding on our behalf. I'm in a little bit of denial because Josh and Megan have gone on to greener pastures. They are now living in Port Hood. He's left Nova Scotia to go with, I'll blow this, I guess, the municipality of the County of Inverness. I don't know if that's right or wrong, but it's a big loss for us. He's been a true friend to New Waterford. Coalbowl too, but New Waterford more importantly. Thanks, Josh. I'm going to give you a poster, buddy.
I can't let him just pump my tires and not recognize everybody else that was involved, because as you guys are going to recognize this weekend, like, you're not going to win a game by individual effort, right? And I'm going to get a little emotional because I've poured my heart and soul into this building, into this community for 5 years now. So you're going to have to bear with me. This isn't going to be long, I promise. You're in a team event. You're going to go into life. Life is going to continue to be a team event. You're going to either fail together or you're going to succeed together, and that's what this weekend's going to be about. You have an opportunity this weekend to make a memory. You guys are going to remember when you're my age and, God willing, Lowell's age. But when you get older, this is going to be a weekend you're always going to remember. So make those memories, make the friendships, even with the other schools. And I'm recognizing some faces. You're Derek's young fella, aren't you? Yeah, right on. I'm a Riverview boy. You know, I think President Dingwall, your nose is going to grow after saying you're not a politician anymore. Riverview boy. But being a Riverview boy, it's Cape Breton boy. And we did something here for Cape Breton that made Cape Breton stronger. So, key message. You're pumping my tires. Matt Gothrow, Manil, they're part of PCL. They're sitting here. I saw our painter over here. It takes a team to do this. Hundreds of people. And you have no idea. This would not have happened without Lowell. So, thank you. Good luck, guys.
Thanks, Josh. And go Bears.
It is customary that we raise the banner of the honor team. Raising the banner of our honor team, the 2009 Breton Bears Coalbowl Championship banner will be Beck Bears captains Owen Cashin and Zach Beaton. It is also appropriate that we raise the Coalbowl flag that will remain in place until the closing ceremonies on Saturday. Raising the flag are co-presidents of Breton Education Center Student Council, Layla White and Spencer Morrison. The Breton Education Center School Band, under the direction of Stephen Muse, will lead us in the playing of O Canada. Now, to officially open the tournament, we will have the ceremonial tip-off. I ask Division Chairpersons Darnell Young and Greg White, son of Ambrose White, to come forward along with the captains of Breton Education Center Bears and L'Ancienne Lorette Les Athletiques for the ceremonial tip-off. Yeah, just in front of the pole. The march off the floor will start with our teams from east to west. Example, Breton boys will be the first off the floor. As soon as the teams are off the floor, the school band will then exit. Please keep the exit to the cafeteria clear for the next 10 minutes or so. Thank you to everyone, and may all of you have a great week of basketball and fellowship.
To taking that first step in your educational journey, you have a lot of choices. Only one feels like home. At Cape Breton University, you can explore your passions and gain global perspectives in familiar surroundings. With a diverse, welcoming campus community, exciting programs, and outstanding faculty support, you can get a world-class education right here at home. This is community. This is Cape Breton University. Apply today at cbu.ca/apply.
Something about this place brings me back, it always brings me back. This kind of love won't change. Brings me back, it always brings me back. I've crossed many miles, but one thing's always clear, my heart stays here.
Discover an ocean of possibilities at Cape Breton University. Turn your diploma into a degree with over 20 programs and 60 areas of study to choose from. Explore fields such as engineering, business, and education that offer opportunities for real-world research and paid co-op work placements. Gain a world-class education and form lifelong friendships on Canada's most beautiful island. Take your next step at Cape